Today, we're going to talk about confusion versus clarity and how one or the other has a great impact on how we feel and how we act and how we move forward in life. You see, if your mind is confused, you don't feel good. You perhaps even get anxiety because of the uncertainty that you feel. Versus clarity, where you are, yes, this is it. Let me go forward. This is what I love to do. This is what I want to do. And I have a clear picture and path. We are we are in a total different state. When I was a young adult, I was in that confused state because I had no idea what I should do with the rest of my life, right? When you're a young adult just getting out of school. So I listened to the well-meant advice of my dad, who said, Sabine, find a good job with benefits and a good salary so you can pay your bills and have something left over to pursue your hobbies, which by that he meant my acting, my singing, whatever I love to do, right? And I thought he was right. But one thing was missing, and that was the passion that I felt for what I love to do. And it led me to become a claim adjuster working for a big insurance company. And I hated it. I really didn't feel good. I was confused about what am I going to do with my life. I was uncertain. And most importantly, I felt trapped. I thought, oh my gosh, I cannot do this for the next 40 years, right? And I was just really almost panic-stricken when I found myself staring out of the window in my office that I worked at, thinking, oh my gosh, what is mine to do? I need to get out of here. Ask and ye shall receive, right? That same week, I had that chance meeting with my former drama and music teacher, who reminded me that what I was good at, acting, singing, dancing. And when he asked me the question if I was still active doing my drama club, my acting, my singing, I said no. And then he said one sentence that changed my life. He said, what a shame, Sabine. You are so talented. This is what you love to do. Bam. And that really woke me up and led me to the path of becoming an actress, and starting my career in the entertainment industry. And I never looked back. And actually, years later, I already moved to the state where I started my business, my performing arts school. I went back to Germany, and I looked up that teacher, and I was able to visit him and thank him in person. And he was so happy that I did that. I gave him a CD that I recorded, and he was just so happy knowing that he made a difference in somebody's life. And I wanted him to know that, because we all can make that difference in somebody's life if we follow our passion, if we have something that perhaps we have to teach someone, right? And if you have that passion and that clarity, your life will change. And so it did mine. All of a sudden, I was so clear about what I wanted to do. And that changed everything. When you are clear about who you are, what you love to do, and you have a goal in mind where you want to be, then everything changed. You feel better about yourself. And when you have that clear goal, then you'll find ways to achieve it, even if you don't know the why yet. You see, when after the chance meeting, I went home and I actually had no idea how to start a career in the entertainment industry because none of my family members had anything to do with that. They even discouraged me to start. But I looked up the yellow pages. Back in those days, that's what we had to do, right? There was no such thing as Google. And I just looked up acting schools. I called, I said, I want to audition. I want to get into your school. I had no idea how to audition. I just memorized a little piece from a play that we read at school. And I auditioned. I showed up raw and talented. Showing up is half of the battle, right? And this is when, if even if you don't have a clear path yet, but you have a clear why, and you know what you're good at, you know your passion, and that's what you want to do, that's one step further to clarity. It's one step further to reach your goals. And that's what I wanted to talk about today. What is your goal? What is the passion that you feel? Do you feel uncertain about things? Do you feel just unclear? Well, perhaps what you want to do is ask a question. You know, if you go in front of your creator, to the universe, whatever works for you, ask the question, what is mine to do? That's the first step. You may not get the answer in that very moment. I didn't. It happened a week later. But you will get some answers in different ways, maybe through another person, maybe through an opportunity that is being presented to you. And perhaps you just have to take some time off, go into nature, sit down, have a cup of tea or a cup of coffee, and open up your journal and just start journaling. What is mine to do? What do I love to do? What am I passionate about? Or perhaps you need to work with someone. A coach may be the answer for you if you just cannot do it on your own. That's why coaches exist, to help you. And of course, I am one of them. You can always do a strategy session with me, like a discovery session. And I will put a link in here that you can click on. And if you find yourself in a position right now that you are unclear and perhaps you just need to talk over a few things with someone, and that's when you click the link and schedule your free strategy session. That's what I do. And if it works and if it helps you and you're good, great. If you feel, yes, this was a great session and I could work more, I'm always open to extend my coaching to you. But that is important. You have to have clarity in order for you to feel more excited. You feel better. And those things that I just shared with you will help you to get more clarity in your life. That was my Monday mindset today. And I hope that you take some time, if you feel confused about a topic, about something in your life, to just step back, journal about it, and take some time to find clarity so that you can actually move forward faster with more energy and passion. So, my friend, I wish you a wonderful week, a wonderful day, and always remember, follow your heart, serve with passion, and live the life you imagine.